also on Facebook, X, or formerly Twitter, and also on YouTube. And it's a pleasure to be here with you again with topics about personal development. And today I'm gonna be talking about something that really is one of my passions, which is freedom. And freedom isn't luck, it is a decision. Freedom, for your finances, and especially in business, it's something that actually let me see, 1 second. Okay, before we go forward, we're going to um, check the audio. I think that they're telling me that they don't hear me. Can you hear me? Just if you hear me, please type here number one in the chat and let me know if you're hearing me. Let me see. All right, let me check. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna just make sure that everybody's listening here on Facebook and also on Instagram. Okay, perfect. And hello, everybody here on Instagram. And they're telling me that they can't hear me. Let me see. As you are here on, um, let me check. We're gonna check again our connection, but I think that yes. So all right. So we're. There were some people saying that they could not hear, but anyways, let's go straight into our training of today, which is, and more than training, is just one of the topics that I love to talk about, and that is freedom. Freedom starts with a decision. And well, I just want to welcome you. My name is Danny Nedelko, and if you're watching live, please type number one here, either on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching me. Somehow, somewhere around the screen, you're gonna see a place where you can subscribe. Please make sure that you turn on the notifications whenever I come on, so you can stay informed. So I want to just really straightly talk about hunger. Hunger not for food, but I'm talking about hunger for freedom, impact, income. So I think that one of the main things for all of us to become successful, to be the best of the best in what we do, is let's see. All right, so they're saying, okay, perfect, audio is good. um okay, perfect. So one of the things is that we need to be hungry. We need to be hungry in order for us to have freedom, especially financially, especially in our careers, while building a business, while raising a family, while wanting to become a better person spiritually, emotionally, whatever you name it. You need to be hungry. You need to really, really know that it doesn't just take luck for you to get to your dreams or get to your final destination, but it just takes for you to be hungry. So let's be honest. Most people are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, missing time with their kids, watching other people travel and grow and just get a new home, or and other things that don't have to do with finances or health or having beautiful relationships. I know that pain. I lived it. I know how it is to be looking at everybody and say, you know what, I just don't think I'm getting there. It's one thing that it really, really gets to your heart when you're trying really hard, or when you're settling because you don't think you can go further. My life was changed not because of luck, but it was because I took decisions. And today, that's what I'm going to talk to you about shortly. Freedom isn't luck. To be financially independent doesn't happen because you have rich parents, or you inherited something, which it's a blessing if you do, but it happens when you take decisions. It happens when you start making the right choices for you and for your family. And if you're single, if you're in college, or if you're a student, it happens. Those decisions need to take you into the right direction, to stop hanging out with those people who are lazy, who are not thinking about the future. They're just thinking about today, because they think that life is short and it must be lived however. So when I decided to take ownership of my life and build a business, that's when everything changed. I decided to build a business online. I'm going to tell you one thing. I started, a while back, and everything I did was online. And I was looking for this for, many, many years. And I was just thinking that maybe there was a business that I could do from the comfort of my home. Everything started to change. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't feel ready. I was not ready for sure, but I had a vision. I knew that if I could build something, I could teach others how to do it. And I attended a seminar just because I was moving to another country. And hey, thank you for being here. As you're joining here on Facebook, please type number one if, or on Instagram, type number one if you're watching live, number two if you're watching on a replay. It is a pleasure to be here with you. So anyways, I was invited by my dad, to go to a seminar where they were going to talk about business. And he was so excited. And he told me, you know what, Danny, you're moving to another city. And I think, because I had to close my business. And he told me, I think that this could work for you because you can do this anywhere in the world. And I was like a little bit skeptical with my dad. And I told him, okay, let's try it. So I went ahead and went into this room. It was a meeting room. It was large. There was like 200 people in it, and it was I was shocked. I was shocked because everybody was in suits. They were all business like. Some of them were not in suits and things like that, but it was a business setting, and everybody was taking notes. There were some videos. There was some information. And when I saw everything, I was like, whoa, I saw stories of people coming from other states, and they were saying, you know what? I started, I don't know, maybe, I started like 5, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, and this is what happened. I started sharing, the things, and my life began to change, financially. And, I was analyzing this type of business model, where you don't have to have employees, you can work anywhere, you can actually just do it from your phone, from your computer, if you have an internet connection. So it was very interesting. And you know what, I took the decision. And fast forward, I'm not going to go into all the details for all the years that I work in this industry, but today we have the blessing to be working with an international team. We are having beautiful products, beautiful things that can actually have a solution for people, and we help people transform their health and their income. So we're doing this from our homes and from home, or whatever you are. But this is not a get rich quick kind of thing, but it's real. It takes time. Anything that's worth pursuing, anything that is worthy, it takes time. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you is that I was tired of waiting. And I was tired of just, when is it going to be for me? When is when are these things going to change in my life? And if you work with good ethics and you're coachable and you're tired of being tired, you can do something powerful for your life. So, to leave you with this, freedom is not luck. It is a decision that you need to make. Whether, you want to try something online, we have an amazing business model, or whatever you want to do, you need to make a decision. You need to say, you know what? I am ready for more. I am hungry. I am going to the next level of my, life, of my season. It might be that you still have doubts, that you want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't know how. Or maybe you are a business owner, but you're struggling and you're tired of waiting. And maybe you've been praying and you've been asking, God, for a new way out, for a new door to open. Maybe this could be it. I don't know. But you will always find a way if you keep asking, if you keep pursuing, if you keep making the right decisions. So drop freedom here in the comments. If you want more information, just reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. We're working with people all over the globe. We have a beautiful team in Europe. We are here in the United States as well. We help people really, really just take the decision of saying, enough is enough. I want to have a business. I want to have an online business. And we work with them through, social media, through their phone, through their, laptop, whatever you have. So if that's you, DM me info and I'll show you what is possible. But, right now I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to speak to you, even if you decide, you're not interested in what we're doing. Luck, I mean, in reality, will not never bring you freedom. If you think that you just need to be lucky to change your life, that's not gonna happen. So you need to make a decision today on whatever you do financially and your body. If you're not where you want to be, you need to start making decisions so you can change your life. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in Espanol in just a few minutes. Bye bye for now.